Okay, I just want to make a quick analysis on MLGO, as this is looking exactly, not exactly, but very similar to what Hollow did. You had this reverse split. This is a 1 for 20. It's not that big of a reverse split, but let's look at Hollow real quick. Hollow did a, actually, Hollow is the same thing. You see how on a Hollow you had this big move up, right? The minute they have the reverse split, big move up, and then it just comes, crashing down, right? And then this is what I expect MLGO to do. We just kept going down and down and down and down and down. Miserable, right? So congrats to anybody that got in on Hollow at the literally right when the bell opened, because that's what happened here. But I can show you exactly where these resistance points were. Because if you look at MLGO, we've touched that EMA 20 and we got wrecked there. It gave a little wiggle room. And I can also show you, look what the 15-minute chart shows. If you guys ever see a 15-minute candle hitting this upper band, if you don't have these settings, you can go in my Discord, watch the videos. It's super cheap, $6 a month just for swing trades. And you'll get my exact alerts, $12 for day trades and swing trades. But basically, when you hit this upper band, it's a sell point. Take it off the table, because 9 times out of 10, or let's just say 8 times out of 10, this is not sustainable on a smaller time frame. So when I saw this, it went from here to here, and this was a nice pump. I mean, look at this. This was from the lows, 61% pump in a literally a matter of 30 minutes, and that's the power of MLGO. This thing can get going. So just do keep that in mind here. But if we look at this, it just faded all throughout the day. And if you are above this EMA 20 and 50, you're in an uptrend. But once you start breaking through that, then this is right here is your downtrend happening. So yeah, I just want to bring this up here. If you look at the daily, it really does look like the aftermath of a lot what Hollows will probably do. You hit this 20, and then you just keep going down. Could it go higher? I mean, it's up for grabs. Yes, they can release some news and cause some hype. But that's just the sad reality of a lot of these pennies, right? And that's what they're just going to keep doing, to go down and down and down and down. They had this reverse split. And I always tell everyone, wait a couple days, wait like a week. But the problem is we hit all of our targets already. We hit the 5, the 10, and the 20. And if you guys know my rules, and if you don't know, I have to give it time distance. Because the one thing I know for sure is going to happen is reversion of the mean. So if I'm playing a downtrend stock, easiest way to know if you're playing a downtrend stock, look at the CMA 20. Look at the CMA 50. I'll just look at the EMA 20. Are we under the EMA 20? The answer is yes. So those are going to be your resistance points. When price comes anywhere close to these EMA 20s, you better believe it, there's going to be algos that sell this off. It might fake you out, and that's totally fine, and then it comes back down. It could do something like this, where it goes quite up above it, and then it gets up, and then it tries to go, and then goes down. So my best thing is, why not play when the algos pump it up to the EMA? So the EMA 5, the 10, and the 20. Play it up to that. And how we find that is, one, we look for price to get near this lower band. Is it going to get near this lower band? It's going to take some time, because when we had this little spike up, we kind of adjusted this bands here. You see how this went up and then this went down because of that. So the first things first, give this, me personally, I'm going to give it 5 daily candles away from this EMA 5. If we don't touch this EMA 5 and we keep going down and down and down next week, then this is a solid buy area to look. Okay, let's just say this hits the EMA 5 right off the bat. That's a 16% gain. But that doesn't mean it's going to hit it right off the bat. And that's why I want to say, if you look at MLGO, I'll give you guys in the areas where, it looks like an area to buy, right? You see how here we hit the EMA 5 to a T? Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 daily candles, and then this candle right here makes all your money and then some. If you accumulated properly, this was a 17, because we knew it was going to hit the EMA 5. And that's why I'm saying these are nice conservative gains. But when it does, look at this, algo sells it off. Hits the 10, algo sell it off. And that's what's happening here. And then the thing is, if you want to hit a higher EMA, you have to give it more time distance. Like, if it hasn't touched the EMA 20 in 2 months, you see this long length here. EMA 20 is hard, but you can see how algos swiftly hit that up, right? So that's what we're kind of looking at. I mean, look at this, another beautiful example on MLGO. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6. This one took 7 daily candles, and then they had the pump. Usually if it don't touch the EMA 5 and 7 daily candles, but me personally, if we're not touching this green band, I kind of ignore it. and just look for a stock that is touching it. There's plenty of stocks out there that are going to be touching this, and all you need is just one to trade. Just put more money into those higher quality setups, and that's how you really catch the bottom reversals, right? Because other than that, if you're looking at this at a technical standpoint, you can be like, well, this was your big support here, so that's going to turn. Oh, turn resistance. Did it to a T. I didn't even see that. Yeah, literally to a T right here. So basically, when you look at your crucial areas, when you break this level, the algos are going to look at that too. So they're looking at this 20. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. We had that with a 15-minute touch right here. So that's a beautiful short on the MLGO. Wow, I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't mean to get too excited. It's just like, but that's how these algos are working. And then you're going to have another support level here. So that's your two big support that turn resistance. So these are going to be areas that are going to be hard to kick you out. And now it's just a free fall. There's no levels to look at. If you're buying in here, you better be buying at a crucial level, right? Because and that's why I use my chart analysis or my bands and look for an area, because there's nothing to watch. So like, what are you buying into? There's nothing. This is just a free fall, and you'll probably just trying to guess. You're probably guessing. But my analysis, I say, if it don't touch the EMA5 and 7 daily candles is long. So give it that kind distance. Conservative, you're going to get that nice bounce. 10% is nice gains. Making 10% on your portfolio is very nice. And you'll get that a lot with these kind of plays. So if it just magnets it like this to the EMA5, then I don't want it. There's not much room up to the EMA5. I don't want it just do this. I want it to do a pattern like this, where you have clearly price is not hitting the EMA5. We have a lot of candles not touching it, and we look for that bounce effect. Can it go higher? Yes, but we know a conservative gain. We're going to take this at the EMA5, and if it rejects, then yes, I'm out of the trade. I don't want to see it reject out of this EMA5. You see that wick? Reject. You see that wick? Reject on that 10. Where you see that? Reject on the 20. And a lot of times I take everything out on the 20 because that's where the big algos are looking. But yeah, those are your demand zones here. You can just look here. Big support is right here. That's where we resisted here. Big support here. And then now it's resistance as we tested it. Usually what happens is that they catch these people a lot. Retail traders know, oh, we'll play the double bottom, right? So we have this here. Retail traders see, okay, I'll buy right here for a double bottom, get a little slight bounce just to go up, and then and stop losses, and then it goes out. That's really what happens a lot with those. But this is my analysis on MLGO. I would say definitely wait. My prediction is hollow, what it's going to do. We get a reverse flip, 1 for 20, just like MLGO. Have a little movement here on the first day, maybe on the second day, and then it goes plummeting down. That's my prediction. So I hope you guys like this analysis. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And I promise you guys are going to get high valued success alerts, and know what you're doing instead of just guessing. This is not supposed to be like, take this trade, this, here's my entry and exit. Sure, I do that, but I kind of want, like, that's not how you become a successful trader, right? I've spent lots and lots of years trying to perfect, one, if I'm trading against the trend, which MLGO is, how do I look for an entry? How do I look for the extreme territories? I don't want just normal territories. I want extreme. If I miss out on this play, it is totally fine. But if I get in on an MLGO and it meets my criteria, I'll make my easy 10%, 10 to 20% gains, right? And I keep rinsing and repeating, play other stocks till this one presents. And that's how you're supposed to treat it. But yeah, you're going to get all the education. If you do decide to join, click the link down below in YouTube comments. I'll have it pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Hit day trade alerts if you want access to all my memberships, swing trades and day trades for $12 a month. If you just want swing trades, that's fine. It's just $6 a month. It's not designed to be really expensive. Obviously, if you don't pay for something, you're not going to care about it. I've had people where I had a free Discord and they did not pay, and no one did the lessons. No one watched the videos. Literally, it was just people just blindly falling. And then I got to think that people literally are not serious. It's just like, when you go to school, you pay your education, you're going to be serious because you got skin in the game. You got skin in the game. You want to learn. You don't want to fail your classes. You got to treat trading like that. I spent thousands of dollars on courses. I compiled it all into one that I think is the best strategy. Taking little tidbits of what I learned from other people and kind of applying it to my personality. And that's how it is. I trade with the trend, and if I'm trading against the trend, this is what I do. So hope you guys like this analysis. It hits Server Shop if you want to read about the two services. $6 a month for swing trades, or $12 for day in Swing Trading Plus, which gives you access to both alerts. Obviously, I'm going to recommend that one, and I think you guys are going to like it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give it a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the Discord.